Hey guys, this is Zach from Too Heavy, and welcome again to the 30 days of WrestleMania. This time again, like I said in my previous episode, we're going to be talking about the second half to Daniel Bryan's night at WrestleMania 30. That match being Daniel Bryan versus Randy Orton versus Batista for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Now, this match was the closing of the book for Daniel Bryan's underdog story, him climbing to the top of the company that was trying so hard to keep him down. He originally, in the beginning of the night, had to face off against Triple H for this opportunity to later in the night face the two top people in the company who have carried the company for 12 years and now had to face them in a triple threat. Now, when this match came to, we were coming off the loss of The Undertaker's streak from Brock Lesnar, which had a big crowd morale drop, and we were wondering if they were going to pick back up for this championship match. Because even though Daniel Bryan's Yes Movement is powerful, The Undertaker's streak had been the biggest part of WrestleMania for over 20 years at that point. So upon the entrances of this match, you definitely could tell that they were playing off that Daniel Bryan had just went through a gruesome match with Triple H and playing off that left shoulder that had seemingly become injured before that match. As he was coming down the entrance ramp, you would see that he was only doing the yes chant with his right arm and keeping his left arm close down to his body. And like we would think for a match of this caliber and for in general, a match with somebody that the other two didn't want in. A lot of this match favored them, both Randy and Batista, favoring Daniel Bryan out of the ring so that they could continue as if this was a singles match of their own like they were supposed to have in the first place. Because like I said in the previous episode, Batista winning the Royal Rumble when he was not favored to, and in my opinion, it was a wrong place, wrong time situation. It just was something that a lot of fans were, of course, I was okay with the Randy Orton versus Batista match if it wasn't during the Daniel Bryan time. Like I said, wrong place, wrong time. But of course, as the match moved on, like normal, you'd have Daniel Bryan come in, get a little bit of offense. Randy would throw him out. He'd come back in, get a little bit of offense. Batista would throw him out. And then, of course, we get the authority interference. So Triple H coming back from the loss, coming to try and get Daniel Bryan to be down and out for good. Upon doing so, we get a lot of spots. So we actually get Randy and Batista teaming up during this as well, even though it was a triple threat match. But we have Daniel Bryan taking out Triple H, as well as the original referee for the match, who was also a part of the authority, through a dive on the outside, and even hitting Triple H with his sledgehammer that he had dropped to get him down and out for the rest of the match as well. Now, they did also play off the stretcher spot for Daniel Bryan with the fact of Batista and Randy Orton doing a combo Batista bomb into an RKO onto a announcer's table. But of course, Daniel Bryan would come back. He would come back off the stretcher, come back into the ring to then win his championship and end off one of the best WrestleManias in quite some time at that time. Closed a storybook ending to one of the biggest stories again in quite some time at that time, and it's still to this day is something you can go back and watch for any reason. You want to watch that full story from top to bottom, you want to start from SummerSlam to WrestleMania. It just really it hits on every level. So that was Daniel Bryan's win, his second match of the night at WrestleMania 30, and his winning of the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. And this is Zach with Too Heavy. Give us your comments down below on what matches you want to see in the future of this series. And I hope you guys have a nice day. Peace out.